Talk to me a little bit. This is the tease to get people to take some time out of their off on their Christmas break or what have you to take some time to watch this. Give us a top three of what you would like to see President Trump do, because the deficit is a long. It's taken decades to get here, and it's bad decision after bad decision. So a few good decisions during a 4-year term could have an impact, but how much of an impact, and what would you like to see him do?
Well, I'd like to see him if an opportunity arises to reappoint someone like people like Judy Shelton and Steve Moore to the Fed. I'd like to see legislation proposed in terms of ending the ability of the Fed to buy short-term government debt. That would end the monetization of deficit spending and put us on the road to getting the debt down. And also, I'd like to see an educational campaign. I'd like to see him talking about competing currencies. Bitcoin and crypto in general are competing currencies. I think that's the way the world is going to go in the future. And we have a long history in America. It's old in 19th century, but we used to have competing currencies in America, money issued by banks backed by real something of real value, such as gold and silver, rather than the promises of politicians. And those are a few things I'd like to see happen. And I think they have to happen if we're ever going to get out of this mess. And the other videos that you showed at the beginning of the program about economic growth, that is right on. That's right. We need to grow ourselves out of this. That's the only way out. And taming the Fed is an essential part of being able to grow our way out of this problem.
Yeah, taming the Fed. So there was that kind of bellwether moment right after the election when the chair of the Fed said he wasn't going anywhere, and he insinuated that it didn't matter that President Trump would be in office. The Fed stands alone. It was almost like an act of rebellion for him to make sure that Americans knew that their act of electing President Trump would not really have an impact on his decision making. And then he has since announced they'll only have two rate cuts in 2025 when four were expected. How does President Trump tame in someone like that who obviously stands against him?
Well, he has to reappoint a new Fed chairman in a couple of years, though, so he's stuck with Powell for the time being. I think what President-elect Trump did was to just suggest that, well, maybe he should resign because he disagrees with me so much. And all this jiggling and tinkering with the interest rates that the Fed constantly does creates tremendous uncertainty. Wall Street speculators make a lot of money on the ups and downs of the interest rates orchestrated by the Fed. But in general, it makes the uncertainty like that puts a halt on economic growth because it makes it more uncertain for businesses to know whether an investment is going to be profitable or not, because they don't know what the cost is going to be of borrowing money. Should I wait until 6 months from now? Should I wait for a year to start this project? What should we do? And so just being more certain is a good thing, and hopefully we can do that and tame the Fed and get them to quit jiggling the interest rates around